but I know some of them have been recorded on mango and others on eucalyptus. And I believe it's a Smerintinae. That makes it a very distant relative of our European Smerinthus ocellata, or beloved-eyed hawkmoth, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But I'm still somewhat new in this fauna region. This is just incredible, man. These colors, wow. Well, I was gonna say it's like a flying orgasm, but that's like too much, okay? We know we like insects, but it's overdoing it. But I could stare at this for hours, guys. It's painting, it's a pinnacle of art. No, that would be an insult to art. This is more beautiful than anything humans can come up with. Today is the day that we have been waiting for a long time. Why, you ask? Well, tonight I am going to do the first moth trapping night in Cambodia. What do I expect to see, you ask? I don't expect to find shit. Yeah, remember that beautiful national park I showed you called Phnom Kulen, where I was going to spend the night moth trapping? Yeah, that one. That park that potentially has spectacular species? Right. That's not where I am going to moth trap tonight. Tonight I am going to moth trap at the butterfly farm itself, which is a completely different location. And this butterfly farm is situated in lowland, agricultural, somewhat shrubbery and plains. Especially during the dry season, I do not expect to find that much moths in this place. For the good stuff, I think we have to wait for the national park, Phnom Kulen. But the reason I'm going to trap at the butterfly farm is because it's very convenient. You see, I have been hired to work in Cambodia for a mass breeding and cultivation program. We will be breeding moths in large amounts and exporting the cocoons to Europe and other suppliers such as zoos, Stratford butterfly, etc. Now, it would be convenient if I do a survey of the local species, and when I make a survey of the local species, then we know what's in the area. And this is convenient because all the species that we can find at the farm we can get in a limited amount without having to travel to a national park to get them. For example, if there are a few common species in the area, then it would be nice to see if we can breed those, because they are already at the farm. So it would be very easy to breed moths that are already locally present. They're already there. You don't need to import them, you don't need to go catch them in a park far away. They're in the area, in the region. So I need to make a checklist and do a biological survey of the local moth species. Let's go! God, my room is such a damn trash. I should clean this up. But oh, how charming. There's toilet paper. But I need to be preparing some stuff for tonight, so that's a good reason to clean all of this shit up. Here's some supplies that we need. Envelopes. The envelopes are for putting the specimens in that I find. I'm also going to take some specimens of moths. Let's see, I need film camera, photo camera. Yeah, I have many cameras, by the way. Let's see what else. A notebook. This is my secret notebook. Here I'm going to keep all the data of the moths that we find. Logically speaking, we will need a pen to go along with it. Syringes. These are to inject the moths with alcohol to kill them. What else do we have here? Flashlights. Some of these are UV flashlights. That means that they are basically a black light in flashlight form. Ew, there was still energy drink in there and I just spilled it over my passport. It's very nice. Into the trash you go. Yeah, as you can see, I'm a pig. I'm a fucking pig. Sorry for the language here, folks. Hello everyone. So I am moth trapping in Cambodia and this huge thing just turned up. It's a Se1, quite big too. I'm not sure if it will bite, but it's a legit badass. What an incredible animal. I love this. Oh. So here we seem to have a specimen. It's related to the fruit piercing moth or genus Eudosima. We attracted here in Cambodia. This is one of the 3 species of death's head hawkmoth that are found in the world. 2 of them are found in Asia, the Acherontia lachesis and the Acherontia styx. And this is the Acherontia lachesis. It can be identified by the red skull, whereas the Acherontia styx has a brown-yellow skull. The 3rd species, the Acherontia atropos, is not found in Asia but in Africa and Europe instead. Nonetheless, it's quite impressive. And one of the common bycatches here if you're lucky with moth trapping. This beautiful geometric moth seems to be quite common in the region of Cambodia. You won't find them during the day, but if you have a good moth trapping installation you will see multiple in one night. Its camouflage is great. I do not know the natural life cycle and host plant of this species, but it's certainly an impressive one to see. I like geometric moths like this a lot. So during our biological survey, this large species of tiger moth was relatively common. And what's interesting is if you bother it, sorry for the bad images here, but if you bother it from the glands on its thorax, it will release a foul smelling fluid. Can you see the yellow droplets here? It's hard to see. It's like a foam. And this stuff really smells really bad. And they are the alkaloids that the moth has sequestered during its early life stages, aka when it was just a caterpillar. You know, tiger moths, they tend to feed on plants that are toxic, and they sequester these toxins, often called alkaloids, inside their bodies, and it makes the adults impalatable, and they can also secrete them, in some cases from specialized glands near their head. Really nice. So yes, another hawkmoth just turned up. What species it is, you say? Well, I have no clue. This country has over 180 species of hawkmoths. Kind of a bummer, isn't it? Well, if I had to guess, I would say it's a Psilogramma menaphron, but I could be completely wrong. Nice one to show on YouTube anyway, regardless of that. This is part in Cambodia with suspected Psilogramma. Hi everyone. So today we found a scorpion, which is not what we were looking for, but nonetheless a pleasant surprise when looking around with the UV torch in the forest. And it's a really good method to find them because they all light up. Again, another teeny weeny mantis species. If I say small, I mean really small. Unusually small for a mantis, maybe, I'm not sure. It's quite nice to see them being attracted to the light too. Hello everyone, this is Bart Coppens, YouTuber and entomologist. So today I am working with insects in Cambodia. Here's my moth trap, by the way. This incredible beauty just came flying in. And I'm very glad to officially release a video of this one. It is a hawkmoth from the genus Amplypteris. I still have to ID it to determine what species of Amplypteris this is. But it's certainly one of the many. And this genus is typically found around tropical Asia in particular. And it's just so absolutely stunning. I'm really tired, maybe you can hear by my voice, but this thing has been keeping me sane for the past few hours. Look at the size. Now, Amplypteris hawkmoths, they eat a variety of plants. Which plants depends on the species, but I know some of them have been recorded on mango and others on eucalyptus. And I believe it's a Smerinthine. That makes it a very distant relative of our European Smerinthus ocellata, or beloved-eyed hawkmoth, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But I'm still somewhat new in this fauna region. This is just incredible, man. These colors, wow. Well, I I was gonna say it's like a flying orgasm, but that's like too much. Okay, we know we like insects, but it's overdoing it. But I could stare at this for hours, guys. It's painting. It's a pinnacle of art. No, that would be an insult to art. This is more beautiful than anything humans can come up with. Just look at this. I'm completely speechless. I wanted to see this hawkmoth for so long. Finally it's there in my hand. You know, some people may be surprised, but I don't really need much else other than insects in my life. You know, maybe they make me more happy than is proportional, but wow. So amazing. So amazing. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe and consider donating on my crowdfunding platform to support my independent entomological work. Thanks and goodbye. What's up there everyone, and thanks for watching. So I'm currently in Cambodia and I'm face to face with one of the largest geckos that we can find here, the tokay. My knowledge of reptiles is limited, but this is a really recognizable species that's really iconic and most people will know it. And looking at it's really huge because I'm here on the floor. This thing is all the way up here. It's on the roof. And man, it's big. Fruit piercing moths, aka Eudosima. We humans tend to have a love-hate relationship with these. The reason is that they are often incorrectly labeled as a pest. These moths indeed have a very sharp proboscis that allow them to pierce fruits. So they are often seen drinking the juice of citrus fruits, among other things. But if that makes them a pest, I'm not sure. Probably not. Now, there are numerous species of them all across the world, especially in the tropics, where you can get a decent variety of species that comes in different shapes and colors. And the caterpillars are also really nice to see. I got this one in Cambodia today.
Not really much.
No?
Yeah, but the more I know about insect, then make me more.
What the fuck, man? You know, there's some nice hawkmoths up here. Like this one. I would like to get a look at it. But it's impossible because a bunch of asshole honeybees or something are congregating at the light, making shit here impossible. God, I hate honeybees. Shit. How am I gonna do this? Oh. Oh look, here another hawkmoth. But no, these pieces of shit are blocking it. Let's see. Maybe I can get them off with a really big stick. Not gonna put my hands there. There you go, Mr. Hawkmoth. Please join my ranks. God. There's fucking bees everywhere. Ah, there we go. Well, that's one way to defeat this obstacle. Okay, excuse me, let's cut out a part of that long coughing. But I was gonna say, it frustrated me that I couldn't do things like this because I didn't have an education. I tried, but I failed. So I was pretty bummed out that I couldn't work or do any research on my own beloved insects that I'm so obsessed with. Feels like I've taken what is like an alternative route to success. Okay, everything in context. I'm not claiming to be mega successful, but for my age, doing this kind of work, it's, you know, it's not something you often see. So I guess I owe it all thanks to all of you, because the exposure I got on social media is one of the things that got me where I am today. So it's also your likes and subscribes that led to all of this, because everyone can make a YouTube channel or a website, but you know, needs to have readers to take off. You know, it's no point if nobody reads it. Damn, I'm tired. Anyway, guys, just want to say thanks for following me wherever I go. Hope it was worth it. Bye. Well, guys, that's it. Playtime over. It's morning. Had a good night, had a good run. Even though it's a dry season and we're in a shit area, we still had a ton of hawkmoths. And some of you will say, no, they're not rare species, but I don't care. I've seen all of them I haven't seen before. So for me it's all new, even the common species. So I like that. Now the next moth trapping will be in Phnom Kulen, the national park, on a mountainside. And I promise you this is going to be even better than this today.